Over to you, Jana. Thanks for sharing with us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. So welcome everybody. Good morning. My name is Janaina Pahim. I am a psychologist, a clinical psychologist. So today we are here, and I thank you so much for coming to talk about such a sensitive topic. We are here to talk about mental health and depression. And well, before we dive in, I would like to mention that our emotions, they are not less important than the reason, our reason, or the way we reason. Okay? So our emotions, they are basically physiological reactions, so in our body. Reactions to internal and external stimuli. So by saying that, I'm saying they are part of our biology. They are part of our humanity. So it's who we are. We all have emotions, okay? So feeling sad is normal. It's natural. When we face grief, loss, disappointment, betrayal, when things don't go the way we plan, we may feel sad, and that's not the same as being depressed. The problem is what I call when sadness lingers for too long, or when it's too intense, then causes harm to our lives in many areas of our lives. That we have a significant emotion dysregulation that can lead to depression. And we have to take care of that. So that's my part of the job. As my colleague said, I work with psychotherapy. And when I say psychotherapy, I'm talking about this huge umbrella. So we have many kinds of therapies. I work with CBT, which stands for cognitive behavioral therapy, and I don't like protocols, but I am a CBT-oriented psychologist, let's say. And with patients with depression, we work with behavior activation, because patients with depression, they have so low energy. So we have to build up, activate the behavior. So we work with that. We work with core beliefs of not being valuable, lovable, not good enough. Also with negative thoughts, automatic negative thoughts about themselves, others, and the world around them, and the future. Also about, we work the limiting beliefs that make them stuck where they are. And also patients with depression, they tend to think and believe they don't have enough resources to deal with their problems, with the challenges of life. So we also work on that. We do a lot of mindfulness exercise that have been proven to be helpful in cases, in many illnesses like depression and anxiety.
Sorry.
No problem. And also lifestyle changes. And talking about lifestyle, we have here some protective factors that many studies point to be protective factors to avoid depression, but also protective factors to treat depression. So having a self-care routine is not only about makeup and, and going to the gym. This is important, this is nice, taking care of yourself. Nothing wrong with that. It's all right. But it's everything, it's the way you take care about yourself. It's how you treat yourself. How nice you treat yourself. It's getting ready for the day. It's how good it's according to your reality, of course, but how good you treat yourself in all the ways possible. So your spiritual life, what you can do about that. So all of this can protect yourself from depression and anxiety, by the way, too. Positive social interactions, too. This is very important. Your social life. Healthy diet. So not too much of junky food. This is very important because it all comes to inflammation, and we'll get there soon. The sleep hygiene. This is so important because sleep, the quality of your sleep will affect your memory, your learning abilities, and your immune system, your capacity to regulate your mood. So it's all linked. So sleeping well is fundamental. Contact with nature also. Avoid chronic stress. This is so important, and we should read like this. Chronic stress equals inflammation. Inflammation is in the base of depression. So this is like a formula we must not forget. So physical activity. There is no mental health without physical activity. And if you cannot go to the gym, okay, it's okay. Do what you can. Take a walk in the park, in your neighborhood. But keep moving. This is important. Work-life balance is also important. And meaningful experience. What is meaningful for you, to you. So, in practical terms, what may help?
I did that, sorry.
Yeah. Like I said, move your body. It can be dancing, walking, cycling, running, going to the gym, or doing a sport, something like that, martial arts, anything. Just move your body. Breathe mindfully. On YouTube, you can find many techniques, breathing techniques. They're great. They're great. There are many studies about this already. They're great for anxiety. They are great for depression. By the way, anxiety and depression, they usually come together. Recollect, this is a very nice technique. Recollect a happy memory and try to relive it. You can do this, you can close your eyes and try to remember a happy memory. A happy memory. And some patients say, I don't remember anything happy. Try to remember a good enough good enough situation. Let's start with that. We work with what we can, what we have. So a good enough memory. Describe that situation. Who was there? What colors do you remember? Try to relive it with all your senses. There was a smell, sound. What else do you remember? With your eyes closed, try to relive that. So you are helping your brain to rewire to notice the good again. Because when you are depressed, or the person you are trying to help is depressed, they tend to see only the negative, only the what's not going well, and it's part of the illness. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to train your brain to see the positive again. So what else? Talk to someone you trust. Sharing release dopamine. So, but share with someone you trust, of course, not like with anyone, just anyone. Avoid too much of negative news and content material. And this is not the same of like living in a bubble or living in denial or dissociation from the reality, okay? It's more like doing this wise curation and being responsible for what you let in to your life. We don't need that too much of negative, you know? It's nice to be well informed, and we can do that, but too much of anything is not good, especially if it's negative. Yeah, thank you. Get ready for the day. This is very, very important for patients with depression. And I'm saying, especially with moderate to severe depression, some people, for them it's very, very hard even to get out of the bed and take a shower sometimes. And it's difficult to see that because for a healthy person, it's like, okay, it's just get off the bed and take a shower. But for them, it's so hard that some people around them don't understand. How can it be so hard? But sometimes even brush the teeth is impossible. So this is very important. Get ready for the day, even if you don't feel like. Make a list of enjoyable activities and choose one when things are very, very difficult. It can be like 3, 5 things that are enjoyable to you, that you think it's enjoyable. And when things are tough, when you are very, very sad, very, very depressed, you can go to that list and choose one and go to that activity and try to lift up your mood a little bit. Have a list of most trusted people. That's very important, especially when suicidal thoughts come into play. Because, and it should be those people you can call at 3 a.m. Not just any people. Those people you can call at 2 a.m. and say, listen, I have to call you. I need to talk. I was thinking about harming myself. You need to have that list. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3 people in the list. But make that list. It's important. And talk about these people. Talk with these people. Hey, can I put you in my list? Okay? And have a dog. It might sound funny, but it's serious. It's science. Okay? It's serious. It's not only about the oxytocin that is released between the person and the pet when they interact, but also because all the other benefits. You have to walk the dog. So you have to get out of the house to walk the dog. So there is one benefit. You have to take care of the dog. So it's another benefit. You have to take care of another creature. So it's multiple benefits having a dog. Another technique we do in therapy, it's the 3 blessings exercise. It's called positive psychology, 3 blessings exercise, but some people call a gratitude journal. Every day before you go to sleep, you write 3 things you are grateful for. It doesn't need to be anything special. Like, oh, I'm grateful for my trip to Spain. No, it doesn't need to be that. It can be like, I'm grateful for this coffee. It smells so good. I'm grateful for this coat I'm wearing. It can be simple like that. But every day you need to make effort to find 3, and it can be hard when you are depressed to find 3 things every day you are grateful for. So, yeah. And go for a tea, a coffee, or meal, or walk in the park with a friend from time to time. But do not isolate yourself. Okay? And helping someone with depression. Maybe you are not going through this yourself, but you have someone you know, someone you are very close to, and you want to help them. So how you can do that? Well, you can start by letting them know that you care. Make contact, be patient, be there for them, listen. These people, when they are going through the darkest phase, let's say, they feel very isolated. They feel like they're not understood. So having someone just come and say, I'm here, I won't let go of your hands. It can be enough just to get through, you know. Educate an unwell person about depression. Sometimes they are educated about it, sometimes they're not. Okay? About the depression, about its symptoms, about how to respond, how to seek help. So you can offer yourself as a support person to follow along to the GP to talk about your struggles, their struggles. Help them find professional help. You can invite them for a coffee or a meal or a walk from time to time. But during the process, it's very important that you take care of yourself. It's very important that you take care of yourself. That you protect your own mental health. Because there's something that we know now, that it's the learned trauma that you can get sick, get very unwell by hearing over and over again the struggles of someone else. And that's why people who work in mental health care need to be also taken care of. I do therapy. Yes, of course. I need someone to take care of me because every day I listen to my patients. I need someone to take care of me too. Because we are like a risk population, I don't know if you call it like that. But anyway, if you take care of someone, if you're too close to someone with depression, you need to protect yourself. I'm not saying to distance yourself from this person, no. But by doing this, while you do this, you need to take care of yourself. You need to remember that you can get unwell by being too close. So be gentle with yourself and consider all those protective factors we talked about to yourself too, okay? So in Ireland, we find these institutions we can get help from if we need. If you go to the site, or if you reach on phone, you can contact these institutions, Samaritans, Pietà, Text About Me, AHCE, and My Mind. So these are all ways, if you need immediate help, you can find, okay? And because we are talking about something very sensitive, and I know this can be uncomfortable for some people, we understand that. So I would like to make myself available if someone would like to talk at the break or maybe later. These are my contacts, okay? If someone would like to call me at another time or send me an email, I am available, okay? So, yeah, guys, thank you for your patience and thank you for coming.
Thank you.